Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I bust soon, soon. Know as a child back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room, room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom.
A year and a half, we got Rainbow Six Siege.
Woo!
Woohoo! I'm Dragon here with Griffin. How you doing tonight?
I am doing amazing. As a part of the Siege community and the Siege Academy team for Fuel, I am very, very excited for tonight's
It
game.
seems like because this is nice, like it's personal for you, like being on R6 Academy.
Mhm.
So being on Academy, watching the main team fight tonight. What is kind of like your personal view and vibe, especially looking at this roster here? We know some of those familiar faces.
Yes, we do. Speaking of those familiar faces, we have the Lord, who is on our production team, and Mango, who is on the Academy team.
Angel Grime, one of our content creators.
Yep. Nylander playing the Flex here, and Zavu playing Entry.
Alrighty. So kind of walking through like just a quick crash course. So it's been a hot minute since I personally
Yeah,
played
yeah.
Siege. Walk me through. I know Flex, support, entry, but like describe anchors. Like basically just how it sounds.
So-
Like it's your hold down, it's your lockdown, things like that.
Yeah, Anchor is going to be more of your defense. So like trap operators like Capcan and,
Frost,
Frost, Legion.
Bandit.
Bandit is a Anchor character. Anchor also applies to anybody that plays on site. So technically you can play any operator and play on site. But obviously being in the Anchor category, they're probably going to stick to people who are meant to be in site all the time.
Right. And then so in regards when it comes to this, so we're going up against Oklahoma University.
Mhm.
The standings.
Yes.
So we got a nice look at them. It's going to be a bit of an uphill battle for Fuel Esports.
Definitely.
Because currently, with the standings, Oklahoma sitting nice at second with 3-0.
Mhm.
Fuel Esports 0-2. Here's
Unfortunate.
the thing, though. So, did you tune in to any of our streams during the reading week? Or probably
I
you didn't
did
get a
not.
chance to. That's
No,
okay.
I was reading all week.
Anyone who was watching some of our streams during the reading week, if you remember watching our Rocket League stream, Fuel Esports was 0-2, going up against a team that was 2-0, undefeated. Fuel Esports won that match.
Mhm.
They proved that stats don't matter. That might be a case tonight.
Oh,
These numbers
absolutely.
don't really matter.
Truly. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle here because they have so much of a foothold in the standings.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it comes down to how the teams play. If one team, prefers to have 5 anchors and the other team just rushes every single round, then we're going to see like a really obvious score appear. But
Fuel Esports Recruit Rush.
if only.
If
If
only.
only. In comp.
I think overall it's going to be a fun match to witness. It's a best of 3. We don't know the maps yet,
Mhm.
but usually you were saying earlier prior to that the map listing for ranked is very, very limited.
Yeah, so I think there's only about 6 or 7 maps currently in the ranked pool. A lot of them have been vaulted at the moment.
Because of course they did.
Wayne House, stuff like that. So we're probably going to see a very specific list. I'm expecting Cafe. I'm expecting Labs. I'm expecting Clubhouse, Chalet. Again, there's only so many to choose from.
And then in regards to play style, coming off from Academy team,
Mhm.
obviously, what are you expecting to what are you expecting from the main team?
From the main team, I'm gonna expect a lot faster plays. So like on Academy, everybody's a little bit more timid. Everybody's kind of getting used to competitive as a whole, maybe.
Right, and that's not a bad thing. It's
Yeah,
just it's
yeah.
more it's a pacing.
Oh, absolutely. But on the main team, everybody's coordination is going to be much more locked in, and the games are going to be a lot faster.
Right.
But we are going to move on to our maps here.
Ooh, we got maps.
Yes, we do. The first map of the day is going to be Clubhouse. Then moving on to Bank, and finally Border.
If we have to
Three.
go to a game 3, that is.
Yes.
So if it's a tie on map 1, map 2, we go to Border. You were saying prior to Border's your favorite map, is it not?
Border is my favorite map. After the rework, it's a little bit less good than before, but it is a very solid map. There's a lot of flexibility to it, a lot of open area, and the defenses that you can pull off there are really good.
So with Clubhouse being first on the docket, we're going to be probably expecting some rush plays because I know, especially in that garage section of Clubhouse, it can either be a trapper's nightmare or an attacker's dream on getting some quick kills, especially if you want to try and get a window blast.
Yeah, we so for the top floor of Clubhouse, we'll definitely see a lot faster moves, mainly just in gym and bedroom. But playing cash and basement, you're gonna see a lot slower plays. And then they could play the middle floor if they so choose, but considering it is competitive, it's not a very viable site. So
Well, then what about depending on the operators? Like there's that new operator, Denari, who Delor was showing me prior to, can do this whole Mission Impossible laser grid thing and just turn an entire room into a problem.
yeah, I think if he doesn't get banned, we will see him a lot. He is very powerful. They recently reverted a big nerf to him, so he is more viable than he already was. But again, that's assuming he doesn't get banned.
Well, fingers crossed that he doesn't, but we're going to probably have to wait on that as we'll have to cut to a short break and the team's got to get settled, team's got to get into the lobby, and we'll be back in just a little bit for Game 1, Fuel Esports versus Oklahoma University. Stay tuned. And here we are starting off with our operator bands. It is game one. So, who you thinking? I want to bet at least Vigil's getting banned.
Vigil, most likely, here, we're probably going to see Ace right off the bat. Ace and Mira, most likely.
Montang?
Okay.
Okay.
That is a very curious pick.
Who's orange team?
I'm assuming we're going to have at least a hard breacher banned or bandit or Cade.
Okay.
Anything to deny entry, really. But honestly, after that Monty pick, I'm not sure what to expect anymore.
Well, let's see who we got. Castle and Ace.
Okay, Ace makes a lot of sense. Castle also makes a lot of sense, mainly just for that top floor, right? They're most likely initially going to go for either cache or bedroom. Castle is amazing on both of those sites.
All right. Well, so far for Oklahoma, we're seeing Thermite, Thatcher, Finka, Dokbe, and Buck versus Smoke, Malusi, Mute, Cade, and Frost. Frost, Angel's classic pick. She's really good on Frost. It's her favorite.
Absolutely.
So starting on the defending team is Fuel Esports is orange. Oklahoma is on attack. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm excited for this.
The very interesting Malusi play. I typically don't run into a lot of Malusis in rank, especially because they have the smoke, but maybe they're trying to play off of each other here, especially with that Frost there.
Probably already you can see like your classic prepping phase on the defense, reinforcing these sections, getting ready to at least start some choke points, maybe a kill box or two.
And interestingly enough, I'm assuming because of the castle ban, but we do see basement is the first objective played here. Malusi grabbing the hatches up top, and we'll see if Nylander ends up playing dirt or not.
Well, we're about to find out because the action phase is ready and Oklahoma is making their attack as we speak.
We do see some operator switches too. Originally playing that Thermite, but we do see a Habana come out and a Ram because they know they're going to get that vertical on that basement site there. Just a lot of droning out at the moment. Mute, very, very good pick.
And a good placement for that mute too, because the moment a drone, or as I like to call them, wallies, go in there, they're just gonna be rendered completely inoperable. Already some traces coming out on the window.
Absolutely.
Fuel is trying to figure out what is going to be the best angles of attack to at least start this defense as Oklahoma starts making their way into the clubhouse, taking that medium floor. Nylander holding off that dirt as you were predicting.
Yep. And we
Boomer
do
Doom
have,
breaking off that floor.
yeah, Boomer Doom and Jenkins going for the vertical play, which is a pretty obvious strat here. Again, Oklahoma being a little more aggressive, although 50 seconds in, and we're just now seeing the kitchen hatch get broken. I'm curious if the Lord managed to counter it or not.
Delore might be planning something because where they're currently angled, they have a good line of sight on that route, that section, especially showing on those boxes there.
Yeah, and we do see the Lord does get the electric claw off, and kitchen hatch is not broken. So ultimately, we're at a stalemate here. We're gonna see Oklahoma playing a lot of vertical. They're gonna be keeping their angles, but as long as Fuel does not peak that, because they would be at such a disadvantage, then we should be fine. We do see Tolly getting the first kill. Monkey
Rip the
is
Lord.
getting a tag in on Typho. Typho gets another kill.
And Zafu gets one as well. Boomer Doom taking out Zafu, though. It is currently a 2v3 in favor. Now a 2v1. It is all down to Angel. Frost in a Dream.
Unfortunately, she does not make it and ends up dying to the Ram here.
Unfortunate first round to go to Oklahoma, but as you can see, it's kind of showing the pace here, and now Fuel can at least take that loss of that first round to really reintegrate what they need to do to lock down the defense. Because, again, depending from the defender's perspective, like 5 being really, really difficult, 1 being trivial, how easy or hard is it to defend a first floor clubhouse or basement?
Basement is typically one of the easier sites. Typically in order, though, you will go cache, bedroom, basement. It's more of just kind of how the tradition goes.
So it's not necessarily a location issue, it's more operator and placement?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Because as you saw there, Oklahoma kind of they have described their strategy for the game, right? They play very, very slow, and then the second they have any opportunity, they full swing everyone. Because you saw immediately after they realized that they couldn't get vertical in, we had 2 pushing down the main stairs and just going straight into sight. And that bar hatch being open too, with the Ram getting dropped on Angel Grime. Again, it's sort of a like a Lance strategy, right?
Right. So from the defender's point of view, so for Fuel, what would be a good way to kind of counter infiltration? Do they kind of do what they just did in the previous round, but just make sure to watch those secondary angles? Or would it be better to kind of bait them and lure into kill boxes? Because I know, I know the lure strategy works sometimes.
I think they're gonna have to spread out a little more. We didn't see a ton of like diversity on the team, like the character picks for that round. Especially with the Maluzi. The Maluzi was a little bit of an off play. We do
I don't
see
know much about that
switch up here.
operator, about Maluzi. She's the only one currently we can see on a swap here. And already we have a swap. You can see Angel, Warden is now Nylander. The Lord is Bandit.
And we do see a Wamai come out there, which does make a lot of sense. Although there wasn't a ton of utility. The Lord coming in with the excellent counter. He does get that on construction door. Amazing electric claw. We see logistics hatches already opened. Jenkins gets the second kill in there. We are up to a 4v4.
Now a 3v4 as Delore gets picked off. Ow!
We
Boomer
also
Doom.
see the Dokkaebi here. I'm fully expecting her to be banned in the upcoming ban phase. Already, Oklahoma State has the whole site locked down with just Nylander on the roam.
And unfortunately,
yeah, he does get caught off guard there. That half wall can be tricky because the little holes right along the side of it. And that point does go to Oklahoma.
and the second point on the board for Oklahoma, Fuel Esports. Going back, you got Grim once again on tally, Thermite, which is a good pick, Frost Bandit, Azami,
very good
Wamai,
play.
and
We
Smoke.
can see that the Fuel team here is playing on Cache and CTTV, which is probably one of the easiest to defend sites on this map. Azami's really common because she can create barriers on rafters, which gives such an advantage to any defender holding rafters. We do see Delord switching to Bandit, interestingly enough, despite Cade's viability on this site. We still see the Wamai, despite the sort of lack of ability dump. Assuming that they would assume Dokkaebi comes back. It's interesting we don't see a mute, actually.
Oh, we also see a swap out, Jenkins going from Sledge to Glaz, and Boomer
Yes.
Doom to Capitao.
It's
What's the play here? Glaz, Capitao, is that Lion,
Thatcher,
and Thermite? Okay.
I'm assuming the play
Okay.
is to push rafters, because you can use that Capitao to get out anybody behind the rafters barriers.
Well, that crossbow ute that he has can be used to heavy advantage if you know what you're doing. That's also what it comes down to. You got to know what you're doing.
Oh, absolutely. Siege is not for the faint of heart.
Nope.
There are a lot of little things. As you can see, the Azami is holding rafters with those barriers, like I mentioned before. Wamai's actually on the roam, which, again, very curious strategies here. They didn't bring someone specifically to roam. And we do see Nico here is trying to open main breach. Do they get a bandit trick off? Goes for the bait. Is the timing there?
Well, we're gonna find out. The breach goes off.
He
The
does
wall
open
is
main
broken.
breach.
But is it gonna be enough?
Capitao with the fire there.
But it doesn't work as Zavu manages to blast Nico, and that puts first blood in the hands of Fuel Esports.
Yep. Fortunately,
Second blood to Delord, taking out Jenkins.
and we do have defuse down on main breach. So it's in a very bad predicament now because somebody's going to have to go and grab that diffuser, but now that it's out in the middle of nowhere, it's going to be really hard to grab. You see the Wamai throwing out some of this. Again, I think the Capitao play was specifically for Raptors, but they might have been a little too late. As you can see, we're almost a minute and a half in, and they're just now pushing in.
Yeah, but it is a 3v3, so it is even. Capitao, Lion, and Thatcher versus Smoke, Bandit, and
Frost.
Okay, decent, even matchup. Boomer Doom takes out Delord. 2v3 on the side of Oklahoma advantage.
Ollie is getting comfortable pushing into sight now. He's going to come around. The smoke will hold off his teammates. Can Typho get a pick on that Lion? He does not. Oh, he does. He does. That's great because now Typho has the diffuser on stairs. This is going to be a very good angle to hold. Although we'll see with the
So look at the
Capitao.
health.
Yes, very low health, very high stress, especially on that Thatcher there. That somehow does not kill him.
Oh!
He doesn't hear him crouch up, and unfortunately, he does lose that match. That is another point for Oklahoma.
But we
One
do
more
have another
point.
ban phase.
We do.
Who's getting banned? We're going to find out in 15 seconds. Place your bets.
I'm assuming out of
We do not support
spite-
gambling.
We do not. I'm assuming mostly out of spite, we're going to see a Smoke and Dokkaebi ban, just because they had such influence. Habana
Mute
and
and
Mute,
Habana.
okay. I was very wrong. So they're going to be forced to play Thermite now. Fuel, that is. We are going to do some match replays here. Nico being taken out on the main wall there. Everybody pushing into rafters. Holly does miss that shot. Again, DMR up close, not great. And unfortunately, Typho did not end up winning this round, but he had a very good position here. He just didn't hear the crouch sneak up. Unfortunately, CJX's audio is
happens.
not that great.
Yeah, thanks Ubisoft for being who you are. You know, it's fun.
Yeah.
But Fuel put up, that was like the most they put up a fight, which proves that they can commit to these types of firefights, and they can, in regards, really push to attack.
Absolutely.
Even when they're on defense.
Yeah. And I think they're kind of leaning into that more because we do see the Legion.
Ooh, Legion can come in handy here.
So they're pretty much trying to play as much slowdown, as much CC as possible. You do see a Legion, Maluzi, Smoke, and Frost. They're assuming that because they are playing on basement that Fuel is going to be much more aggressive. Because this is one of the easier sites to get into, not necessarily to hold, especially in this armory area. If you're caught out in the open, it's very easy to lose a gunfight there.
Yeah. And then also with Oklahoma going on the attack. That remind me, the attacker for that's Zofia?
Yes.
Right, yeah, because Ella's the defender, the younger sister.
Yes. It is interesting to see a Zofia in comp play. I haven't seen her played in quite a while. Mostly because her gun is not the greatest, but she does have some great utility. And we do see that the defending team doesn't have anything to negate said utility.
Yeah, but you gotta watch out for towards shotgun, though.
That's true.
The U12 is a brutal beast if you know how to use it
Absolutely.
correctly. Not saying the other weapons aren't brutal either, but you do not want to be, point blank with that thing in your face.
Absolutely. And out of the weapons that we do have here available to us, that's probably one of the best. That or the TSMG on Legion there.
The fun fact about that one there, for all the Star Wars fans, that was used for the Death Troopers blaster inspiration.
Yeah.
Frost 9mm.
Very fun fact. We also see the Twitch coming out. Gonna get rid of those Electro Claws. Nobody manages to negate them though. Nylander still on that.
Oh,
dirt.
he's in a firefight in dirt.
Does get tagged from Jenkins there.
Jenkins also has a tag grenade going out.
He's gonna swing off the smoke. Oh, but he loses it. Unfortunately, Jenkins had a much better angle. We see Oklahoma is still playing a lot of vertical, because of course that is the easiest strategy on basement. Interesting though that the Zofia is not using her impacts to play vertical. They're leaving it all to the ramp. He wastes both impacts, goes into sight, does not see the person on the armory wall there. He might pick off Legion there.
Oh!
Fortunately, she does get blown up by the nitro cell.
Rip Sophia.
Very important.
But absolutely really good play by Delord and Angel. Monkey does manage to blast Angel. It is a 3v2, but in Fuel's advantage. Some really good picks. Boomer Doom takes out Delord. It's now 2v2. Zavu manages to take out Boom. Is now a 1v2. Oklahoma on a very, very dangerous disadvantage here. Looking at that health there. It's going to take just a sneeze. And the Legion with Typho puts the point on the board for Fuel.
Typho being very strategic about that, waiting for the goo to be set off to swing that. He knows he just has to play time. Now we are going into round 5. The score is 3-1. Fuel still has a chance here.
Oh yeah, we still got plenty of game left.
Oh, absolutely.
This is first to 7, correct?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
We're going back to CTTV.
Buck, Dokkaebi, Lion, Ash, and Thermite.
And we do see the Dokkaebi coming out again. She is a very good character. She has so much oppressive power. And seeing
I don't
the
know how she
Lion
keeps getting your
and the
contact
Dokkaebi.
information. Like, you'll just be playing, the next thing you know, your phone vibrates. It's like, who's this Dokkaebi calling me? I thought I blocked your number.
Literally.
Then you play another game with Dokkaebi, somehow she gets your number again.
And interestingly enough, again, we see the Wamai play coming out, and Frost. No hate towards Angel Grime. Oh, we do see
Again.
Doomer switching over to the Capitao, and Monk A switching over to the Ash. We're switching over to Thatcher, which makes a lot of sense because without that denial, you won't be able to get into CCTV, breaking down that main door there. Although, seemingly from the Blitz and the Capitao, I'm expecting another Rafters rush here.
So Blitz, Capitao, Lion, Thatcher, Zofia.
Yes.
What's the play here for the attack?
Not sure. I think most
I'm
likely
intrigued.
the Capitao. Yes, we do see the Blitz and the Capitao. Maybe just diverging attention there. We do see Blitz running around to the moto room in the back of the building. Oh no, he does crawl up. So everybody is on main breach. The Lord going for the bandit tricking here.
It's working.
Yeah, it's interesting that they switched from Habana to Zofia just because she has those charges. Despite having a Wamai, it might have been just to clear it. We do see Zuzu on the
Frag out.
not get blown up. We do see someone on the Azami playing Rafters. Nylander takes out Nico flawlessly, sees the Blitz in Moto. He is in a sandwich right now. Luckily, the Azami is holding those Rafters tight. She has an amazing angle from here. It's very, very difficult to push into something like that when somebody has the high ground on you.
Yeah, and that exchange of fire from the outside, but that high tag. But unfortunately, Tally does manage to get the kill, but Nylander manages to trade it out, taking out Boomer Doom, and that's the Capitao out of play. So you got Capitao and Zofia out of play, a very wounded Thatcher, and a fully buffed Blitz and Lion.
You see the Jenkins there trying to put head holes into the wall, into Garage. Very interesting strategy to do when you're playing Blitz. The Lord does take out Tolly, leaving just Jenkins with the diffuser. He absolutely does have an opportunity here, but if both Angel and the Lord can team up him at the same time, then he's done.
Kind of like this?
Yes.
Or if they figure out something, keep him suppressed.
He sneaks into sight. He is going to try to single them out. Jenkins does take out the Lord, and it is a 1v1. These kind of situations can be brutal. Angel is trying to push into the Blitz.
John Wick, eat your heart out!
Jenkins manages to pull off the 1v2. Unfortunately, that means it is 4-1. So we are going to move on to
that was
round
impressive.
6
I'm
here.
going to say that was
very
impressive.
I think both teams knew what they had to do, but not neither. Fuel didn't do it fast enough.
So there was a pacing issue.
Yes, definitely. As you can see here with the replay, right, Jenkins realized that he had to single them out because if both of them were on him at the same time, then
he'd be overwhelmed.
Yeah, and that doesn't work. As a shield operator, you can't like 1v2 two people at the exact same time.
No.
So he singled them out, and ultimately he got it for free because a 1v1 against a shield is a death sentence.
And most of the time, unless you know how to counter it, which is fairly rare, you need to know what you're doing and play a flawless game in a 1v1 against a shield op.
Absolutely.
But almost 29 times out of 30, you're losing that fight.
Yeah. Unless you have a shotgun, unless the other person isn't very good at
or a
playing
remote
shield
charge
operator, or a C4, yeah. Or you're playing Oryx, the ultimate shield counter.
Right. As one does.
As one does. We do move from the prep phase into the beginning of round 6. Oklahoma just a few more points. Fuel still just sitting at 1, unfortunately. 4 picks. We do see the same sort of setup, although we do see Jenkins switch over to the sledge. Typho on the Cade, we do see a Tubaro come out alongside the Warden too. Also interesting to note that they brought both a Bandit and a Cade. which is most likely for holding both construction, Logi hatch, and that main wall that you see Nico trying to go through there. We do see an opening on CCTV.
But look at that angle, though.
Yeah. Nobody's on B site.
Nope.
Jenkins doesn't know it, but he can just walk into site freely. I don't think they have any footholds. Nobody is on site.
Let them cook. Let them cook. See?
There we go. There we go.
Rival's got it. Gets
having
the
an amazing angle into CCTV.
This is what we want. Let them cook.
Absolutely. We see some delaying here with the Tubaro. Nico holding Logi. And yeah, it's very, very good play so far. We see sort of a moat because nobody was.
Rifle's down.
Directly.
He's bleeding.
Now
Now
they
he's.
get the res off. They do not. Jenkins does die. Ollie dies.
You
Typho
use a
dies.
grenade. He was on the ground, and you use a grenade.
Anything to get that finish, right? Like if they bring him back up, that's a massive disadvantage for them. Now we're down to 3-4. Oh, Nico does not see the guy around the corner. He does die. Nylander does not get the swing on Nico, unfortunately. But we are down to a 2v3. Oklahoma is at a huge disadvantage here because there's only 50 seconds left on the clock. There's 2 people left, and they are attacking.
Yeah, time's not on your side.
This is one of the worst situations they can be at. They have to rush headfirst in there.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you don't know the angles, look at these tracers. They're missing. They're missing. They're missing. But Nico manages to get the hit. It's now 2v2. It's now back down only to DeWard and Angel. Hey, hey. No shield operator this time.
I'm curious to see if they're going to remember that there was a frost here. We're probably going to see the frost mats on those windows. Oh, and just like that, Fuel manages to take out both attackers trying to come through that construction area, but they both get taken out, which is another point for Fuel. We're moving on to round 7 now. Fans are no longer.
Switching sides.
And we are swapping the roles. We do see this amazing play from Typho. That angle going into CCTV is a classic, but it is so good. Nylander again with the push. Unfortunately, he did not take out that Nico, which that might have ended the game right then and there.
Oh, yeah, it could have completely, but Fuel turned it around and put another point on the board. They're really proving they have a chance. But now, with the role swap, how good is Fuel's attack? Because now it's Oklahoma defending.
That time will tell.
And we already see here on the defense, Mira ban and an Ace ban.
Yep,
Who's next?
Statistically, those are the most likely, both very powerful operators. We do see Thermite and Castle.
Both
again.
FBI.
Yeah.
Guess we're not a fan of the FBI for this round. Okay.
Yeah, we do see the double hard breach going out, meaning that Fuel is going to have to play Habana, which is never a great thing. Although we actually don't see any Habana here. We do see Maverick, and I'm assuming the Monty is running hard breach charges. So that's their sort of substitute here.
Attackers need to locate
Okay,
and
well,
defuse
we'll see what happens, but bringing up Montang, DeWard swapping to 0. Okay, we're bringing Sam Fisher in. Let's get some Splinter Cell. Let's do this. All right.
I think that is an amazing swap, though, from the entry fragging knock into a Intel player. We do see, because they have that extra Intel, that Lion is going to be switching onto Ying. Again, very good entry fragger. If she can push with the Monty. And we also see Thatcher switching to Flores. So assuming there aren't going to be any hard breaches aside. Oh, never mind.
What's happening?
We do see the Maverick switch off to the Nomad. And of course the Habana comes in. I think they realized last second that they needed a hard breacher to be able to open those hatches. Although we don't see typical vertical play characters here, like no Ram, which is interesting. Also interesting that there was no Ram ban, but I see that they really just wanted to ban those hard breachers. And also, again, Typho on the Monty. We're going to see how oppressive he is Although he's
I mean, if you know how to play Montang right, he can be so annoying.
Monty is extremely oppressive when you're trying to defend a site and Monty is just sitting in the corner, just kind of lurking over you. Any second he could undeploy his shield. It's a tricky game playing against him. Also, we do see a lot of slowdown from the defending side.
Nylander went through the thing that blocks the wood.
A wall bang, making this 4v5 already. 2 minutes in, you might see
that
Fuel
is
play
such
a
an
little
angle.
bit faster than Oklahoma. And we also see Aruni and Goyo switching it up from Fuel's defending style. Also, Monkey on the roam here, trying to play it upstairs. He's guessing that they're going to be playing vertical, but they won't.
And Nylander with another kill to his name in this round, putting Oklahoma at a heavy disadvantage, taking out both Jenkins and Monkey.
Yep. Nylander is playing Nomad, an amazing pick. She's incredibly well-rounded. Her ARX does an insane amount of damage, and her ability to completely isolate points is honestly disgusting in competitive play.
It's a good weapon. It's a really good weapon.
It's an amazing weapon. Especially with the roamer dead, the Nomad's air jabs won't matter quite as much. We do see Suzu take out Niku here. Habana coming to use. Fuel might have it on the attack here.
It's a 2v5 currently. And already you see Delord is going for the plant right now. Tally trying to go in for an attack. Doesn't see Delord on the plant. Angel takes out Boomer. It's a 1v5.
Yeah, the first
with a
defuse of
whoa!
We get an insane double kill from Tally. That collateral in one spray. I wonder if
Montang is
bombs
still
are
up
going
though.
out route that the last person is in sight, because we did see Nylander just holding that
It's
hallway
out.
for forever.
We also see the montage. There's chilling in the corner. But it goes out. He's just gonna chill there, making his way downtown, walking fast. Gets the drop. Gets the tag. Gets it. Oh my God!
Holly is going insane here. He tries to go for the defuse, but Nylander might be able to kill him.
And
7
oh
seconds
my
left on the
God!
clock, and Nylander gets the angle. He knows that once you have defuse down, you just have to play time.
Hey, Fuel. Don't give me a heart attack, please.
That was a really close one. He almost pulled a 1v5 clutch.
I mean, as they say, clutch or kick, right?
Absolutely. Oh, those were the good old days.
But the point did go on to Fuel's side, courtesy of Nylander saving everybody.
Yep. Yeah, Nylander, I think he realized that, last second, 10 seconds left on the clock, he was not going to be able to push this guy who just took out both the Monty and the Ying. So he realized that he just needs to play time, let it run out, and take the angle when he needs to.
So for this round, Fuel's got to do one thing first. Take out Tally.
Yes, absolutely. After that play,
place it. There should be a bounty system in Siege.
Absolutely. I mean, with Deimos, there practically is.
Oh yeah.
But we do see Tally again playing that Legion. He is absolutely deadly. The TSMG is just an insanely powerful weapon. Good damage, good capacity, amazing fire rate, virtually no recoil.
If you're using it right, high fire rate, high mag capacity, little to no recoil. If you know what you're doing, you can pull that off.
Absolutely. And we do see no intel operators coming out on the defending side for pretty much any of the rounds so far. But we do see the bulletproof camera coming out from the Legion and the Goyo. Again, they have a slightly different attack style here with that Aruni and Goyo swap. Goyo is so good for competitive right now because he puts down his canisters. That whole area is blocked for 30 seconds. You can't do anything about that.
No.
We do see Fuel trying to switch their tactics here. They are going for vertical. I think they know that Oklahoma has adapted to their last strategy of just trying to brute force their way in. So they're going to play it a little safer this round with that vertical play. We also see a blitz come out from Nylander. So we're going to see if he can pop off again.
Adaptability is such a overlooked thing sometimes in these types of games. But I might sound like a broken record because I've said this on many a stream for various games. The unorthodox style of strategies. Sometimes throwing off your opponents by doing something completely off script can benefit you, even though there's such a high risk to it.
Oh, easily. That's also one of the beautiful things about Sims, is that you can just kind of do whatever you want. Not necessarily it will always work, but if you throw in sort of random tactic every now and then, if it works, it works. The only problem with like meme strategies is you can't overuse them. They get counterable very fast once the enemies know exactly what you're doing. Again, very slow play. There's only a minute 10 left on the clock, and the attackers are just getting to sight. You see a lot of just angle holding, a lot of patience. Every second that goes down is a problem for Fuel, especially with the Go-Yo.
Hey, don't underestimate Operation Snail.
We do see Monty pushing into blue, but he's going to be countered by the Go-Yo canister that's around the corner. Not seeing a ton of droning, so Fuel presumably doesn't know that, which might mean a death. Tally is down. Uh-oh. Monkey does get the res here, but there is a Monty on the other side, or sorry, a Blitz on the other side of that wall. It's a lot of angle holding, a lot of patience. You see the vertical play go out, but Armory is not being held. You see 3 people come in. That Blitz manages to take out Tally.
Good, you got the big guy out of the way.
Oh my god, sorry. Sazu does also die there, and Nylander and Hogan get out there. You do see a defuse from the Lord. 1v2. Oh, unfortunately, Niku does take out the Lord. Didn't have fast enough reaction time. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, that is going to be another point for Oklahoma.
And it's not looking good. How many rounds do we have left?
So
Because
Oklahoma's
it's like
up
it's
to
first to 7.
5, yes. So we have 2 more rounds left, assuming Oklahoma manages to take it there. We do have the replay here. Nylander had an amazing push, but he did not see the Go-Yo around the corner. Unfortunately, that did mean that Boomer Doomer managed to take him out. We did have Cade holding that back angle. Ram was just not ready for it. The Lord did manage to get the defuse off, but they realized that, you know, there was 0 seconds left on the clock. So they just pushed it.
I do think, though, one of his bullets just did not register. I think there should have been a headshot there, but it's just going to be my personal opinion.
Yeah, no. Ubisoft has never had a good hit registration. I'm not going to complain about that on stream, but it's a complicated topic.
It is complicated. Like, things happen, you don't know, but it's still a point on the board. But Fuel can bring this. Like, they're showing they're aggressive. They can do this. You just got to win your fights and also clear your corners.
Absolutely.
And take out Tally. Take out Tally, clear your corners, be aggressive, and you'll win.
I think there was a little bit of demoralization on Oklahoma's side too, because we did see in that first round that we had the smoke roaming, but after that, no roamers at all. Everybody was anchoring on site. I think Fuel has a little bit of paranoia because we can see they only entered into site like a minute, 30 seconds in, which is way too late. They're scared that there's going to be too many roamers.
I mean, and that's fair because you never know, but hey, Operation Snail could have worked.
They could have. They just need to be just a little bit faster.
So Operation Snail on a skateboard. That's what they got to do.
Or we could have seen a different use of intel operators like Ayana, Yoki. Would have been both probably better plays than Line in this specific scenario. Because they were so slow.
That's true.
But we do see round 9. The site is bedroom and gym. Nylander is going to try to push rafters here. Nobody's holding rafters. Seemingly, nobody's holding hatch.
I need to reload.
He's just chilling. He's got full reign.
Again, Fuel has that scarcity, that sort of skepticism, because they would assume that somebody would be on cash, but everybody's on site for the moment. Except for Ella. Ella is downstairs in far, and Cade is watching the hallway to meet the stairs.
And you can see, once again, there's a little bit of a snail's pace entry from Fuel.
We do see main breach gets open, though, unfortunately. Monkey does not get the electric claw off on that second. Very, very slow pacing.
You can see the tracers coming out from Angel's rounds. They're trying, you can see here, just exchange of fire, trying to figure out where are these guys. Can you get an angle? Can you do anything? Pin going out. Everyone is now converging on the second. But I don't think, does anybody know where Nine? I thought that was one of the enemies for a second. I was like, wait, does Highlander have someone on his back?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I would be toying with the
First blood.
We just got first blood, and it's a full minute left on the clock. Fuel has no time here. They're gonna try to push in here, but that Habana in the Cade Claw is just not gonna let them push in as they wanted to. Zuzu's gonna keep holding that, but they're not going to be able to push in.
Typhoon and Angel, and Nylander is down. They can get the revive off. It's a 1v5 scenario currently. Oklahoma is not looking good, but it's Tally. Oh no. It's John Wick. He gets one.
Oh,
but
he
Angel
does get taken out by Angel. I think they learned their lesson from last time. Tally's the last one. You just gotta bum rush him.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
You only got one barrel. You can't shoot 5 people at once.
Unless you're like perfectly lined up,
yeah.
like one by one, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Batman goon style. Like, you know, you don't go after Batman at once. You go up one by one. Because for some reason, that's just what they teach in, you know, Bad Guy Academy.
Yeah. Any movie ever.
Yeah, any movie ever. If you're the bad guy, you don't attack all at once. You wait your turn.
Yeah. It's a very weird trope.
And of course, for the band Blitz and Cade.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma realized that Fuel was getting way too much pressure for free with that blitz, so they needed to take him out. It was more of a spite play than anything. They could have also banned Habana, gone for the triple hard breach ban, but ultimately, it is what it is, because no matter what, Fuel will still have those hard breaches. We see Solus coming out after her recent buff. She is finally playable again.
Protect your bombs from being defused
Very
by
exciting
attackers.
to see her in comp play. I'm assuming that there will be some very fun plays from Jenkins. He's probably going to be playing under sight.
The only thing I'm wondering, is that the secondary? Because I noticed that they had the P... Okay, so the P90 is a primary. Okay.
It is a P shooter, but because of its insanely high fire rate and capacity, and Siege has one-shot headshot.
That is true. All you need is one of those little bullets to hit your head.
If you have, I think it's 60 bullets and a fast fire rate, all you got to do is aim for the head, and suddenly the damage doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, and also the P90 is it's very decent. 51 round capacity. Not too bad.
And a very fast reload speed, too.
Oh yeah, well, you just, you know, you take the thing out the top and you slide it right back in. Fairly simple. Not too complicated. But for now, Fuel's attack. They've almost tied it.
Yeah, we're up to 5-4 now. We can see that Fuel has a much better handle on attacking. Also, Monkey coming out with the first pulse play of the game. And Nylander playing Blackbeard. I think we're going to see a
Didn't Blackbeard get a
Logi.
rework?
Yes, he did. He has a full body shield now.
Oh, great!
He is no longer the worst character in the game. He does have some serious oppressive capabilities. So assuming that Nylander does push alongside his teammates, we're going to see some crazy value. Although, maybe he doesn't. He seems to be soloing Dirt now. He's going to climb all the way up from the basement.
Oh, look, no one's watching Dirt.
Yeah, because everybody's in the very top. So, realistically, they don't need to. But we do have the Pulse roaming on that first floor. So, he's most likely going to see. He does take out Angel with that Nitro. Oh, that was a separate Nitro. That was Ollie with the Nitro. We do still see Monk. He does still have his C4. Holly getting a crazy one-tap.
Yeah, that was just one shot.
Hole.
But Nylander, wait and gets the first one on the boomer. Comms are going to be going out knowing someone's there. You can also see getting the tag on the top. Good suppression. This is going to give the rest of the team an opportunity to rush in.
Absolutely. but I don't think we're going to see that. I think they know that the Pulse is still on the roam. They don't even have
Rip
defuse.
Nylander.
Nylander does go
Deploying
down.
heartbeat
But
sensor.
that's no more oppression from the Blackbeard. We see the Pulse play. Is he going to run out? He sees him right there. The barricade is not open.
The barricade is not. You can literally just rip that down, go out, and shoot upward.
He waits till the last second. He does not go for the run out, unfortunately. I think that would have been a very free play, but I guess they're playing it safe here. It is 4 versus 2.
Doing something. They're doing something.
The Maverick's still trying to open the door. He doesn't have the technique to open the
Both
half
heartbeats.
wall.
The pulses. You can see both of them.
They don't have that soft destruction, so it actually doesn't matter if the Mav got a soft opening there.
Well, the pulse is catching them in 4K right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he is waiting for one of them to get into sight and plant. Because again, Oklahoma realizes all they need to do is play time, right? They're gonna form a moat around sight. They're not gonna play sight. They're gonna let them try to plant, right? There's 10 seconds left on the clock. Right now, Fuel is panicking. They
gotta
need
do
to get
something.
This plant. But there is a pulse below sight, right? He's gonna try to get the plant. He's not planting on the bed.
Whoa!
And of course, the
Wait,
C4
what?
from below.
Wait.
The C4 from below, a classic pulse play, but he didn't play it on the bed, which is really strange. I think maybe the panic would have gotten to him. We're gonna get a replay on that beautiful one tap.
Just boom.
Yeah, unfortunately the Maverick got his teammate killed there. The Nylander holding top stairs there. That's 10 seconds. That nitro kill.
Bruh.
They should have seen it. They should have seen it. They knew there was a pulse. They knew he was roaming. And instead of planting on the bed, you know, being immune from the C4, they planted out in the open. And it got both of them killed ultimately.
Attackers need to
We're
locate
moving
and
on.
defuse bombs.
Match point for 5 versus 5. Round 10.
So if you were Fuel right now, comms-wise, like, what's the strat? What's the, like, because you gotta bring that momentum back. You gotta, like, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. You gotta get rid of Tally.
Absolutely.
Get rid of Tally.
Honestly, because Fuel is so slow and they're so worried about roaming, especially now that we're on basement, there's going to be a lot more roamers guaranteed because of the potential of vertical play, although we don't see a ram coming out. But ultimately there, I would be coming for a... sorry, I forgot the name. But somebody who's able to pick off roamers very fast.
Guaz?
Glaz does work.
Fuse?
I'm having a huge brain fart here. Deimos. Deimos would be an amazing play here because, right, you get the scans off, just run headfirst into the building. There might be a little bit of fodder, but once Fuel understands that they've been playing a little bit slowly and they understand that the roamers are gone, then they can play more aggressively, which will help them because it seems like they've only been winning while being fast.
Ready.
We do see Nylander with the Maverick. He's going to try to open main breach.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea because
After
somebody.
what happened last
well, no,
time.
there's a barrel looking right there. You can see it.
Oh,
Nylander though
Nylander.
managed to get it's managing even at 4-4.
he's going to pick through the map hole.
The Capitao is down and
The Azami.
Zami's down.
Which
Okay.
is huge, right? Because she gains her abilities like Legion, so over time. So taking her out early on in the map means that Oklahoma won't be able to set up more barricades on Rafters, meaning Rafters is now open. We do see Nico holding Rafters, but it might be for nothing.
Tally takes that Angel.
You see Nylander, he might be coming around the back. He might try to repel through that open hole there. But does he know? Because I'm not seeing a lot of droning either. It's strange for comp play. I guess we do have the 0 here. He's pinging the Legion. Ultimately,
Typho takes out Tally.
it comes down to where Fuel pushes. Because they can't push from Rafters. There's only a minute left. They don't have enough utility to take care of the the rafters barricades. So instead, they're going to be trying to push from construction. I'm curious to see if Nylander is going to try to push from Logi or bedroom, because he needs to get some support in there. He does come up onto the balcony, peering into B. Again, not a lot of droning going on. They seem like they're not entirely sure where the people are.
Well, they got to do something because there's only 25 seconds left.
I think this is going to be the major downfalls of Fuel here.
Yeah, Operation Stale. Typhoon gets another one. It's 2v3. Fuel with advantage. 15 seconds. But Nico's there with a barrel, and I don't know if the Maverick knows someone's there.
Yeah, he does get the...
Wait, Nylander gets the kill. Jenkins gets one to Typhoon. It's a 1v2.
You see the wall bang and the frost smack come into play, but unfortunately, they not.
The operation snailed, but the operation snailed too much.
That's unfortunate. That means that Oklahoma wins map 1. We will be moving on to Bank in the next game.
But, which means, one more chance. The team gets a little bit of a break to communicate, figure out, okay, what are we going to do? You can see, like, on the player cans, there's a bit of a morale decrease.
Yeah, definitely.
But maybe take this chance, redirect, I fix my hair, when we start fresh in game 2.
Absolutely.
But I want your opinion. What do you think needs to happen? Because it's Bank for game 2.
I think Fuel needs to change their whole pace, because it seems like they are very scared of roamers, right? Like, most of the games that we saw today, they are spending the whole first minute and a half just looking for roamers, right? They're clearing the site, which is a good thing to do, but not that slowly. Because if you're taking the whole match to roam clear and they don't have any roamers, then you've wasted the whole match.
Yeah.
And then you have 10 seconds to go and plant the bomb, and defense has that advantage on you, that huge advantage.
But yeah, because you have 10 seconds. It's plant or nothing.
Yeah.
So if there's at least 2 or more defenders, you're just rushed in and crushed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And especially because, right, defenders have time, right? They have objective, and they have that advantage of just holding angles.
Yeah, well, they have interior advantage because as the attackers, you need to infiltrate.
Yeah.
But if you're, like, being in the interior, you can prep kill boxes, you can set up traps. You do not get that luxury as an attacker.
Exactly. I think ultimately one of the greatest plays that Fuel can do in this upcoming game.
Recruit rush.
Unfortunately, Recruit is not available in
Dang it.
But I think the best thing for them to do is play Deimos, play Nomad, realize what they're doing, and they need to get the roam clearing out in the first 40, 30 seconds.
And take out Tally.
Yeah, we're gonna see, hopefully. But for now, we are going to go to break real quick, and then it's on to map 2.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back and going into round 2 very soon. The map is Bank.
It's gonna be fun.
Very fun. Bank is such a good map for picking out teams that are bad. Like if you don't know how to play Bank, you're gonna get rolled.
Yeah, how bad?
Like pretty bad. It's like this and Consulate are kind of maps that really pick out people. Like Clubhouse is a relatively easy map.
Mira and
Everybody
Ace.
plays Clubhouse, so it's easy. Everybody understands it. But Bank is a little.
Oh, something's
lesser
happening.
known. We do have a game crash, unfortunately. Siege being Siege. Although we do see the common, the Mira and Ace Man.
Yep.
Assuming we do a little restart here, we'll probably end up seeing the same 2 bans. I don't see why they would change it last second.
Yeah, no, probably not. No, just out of nowhere, you just ban like Tachanka and
Yeah,
Zero.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because why not?
Or worse, we see 6 no bans. It's like not in competitive, unfortunately. We don't typically see funny stuff.
Nope.
Like that. It's
Well,
unfortunate.
You just do want to see funny stuff because, like, even though like it's competitive, it's esports, but we have some fun here.
Yeah.
It's still video games.
Yeah. And sometimes you need that too. Like even
Exactly.
in competitive,
We have 30 people watching live right now, so like it's absolutely maddening, like with the amount of support and how many people enjoy these types of games, especially R6. Like we have 30 people live watching right now.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, we are having technical difficulties, so we are going to
Thanks, Ubisoft!
switch back to the break. We will be back just in a moment.
I close my eyes, it's not a dream. There's so much more that I can get. Let me wonder what we could have been. I swear that I couldn't keep.
And here we are back with Game 2, Part 2. Miraban, Aceban, as predicted before. What's going to be next? We were kind of throwing some base around. I really don't know because, as you said, like Bank is a completely different beast compared to Clubhouse.
Yeah, I really want to see a Dokkaebi ban. I think I'm a little biased, but
Habana and Goyo.
Goyo is very, very good on Bank. There are a lot of corners, especially in basement. If you're going in from servers in basement, and he has, 2 canisters on that doorway, you can't do anything. You can't plant. You can't push into sight.
Bandit, Warden, Valkyrie, Legion, and Frost for fuel defense. Got Sophia, Dokkaebi, Lion, Sledge, and Montang.
And I was gonna say, I was expecting a Valkyrie, but mostly on basement. It's interesting to see on top floor. Bank is a lot bigger than Clubhouse.
Oh yeah, it's bigger, and obviously, even though this is a very close quarters combat oriented game compared to shooters like Valorant and Call of Duty, where you have some distance, there's not a lot of room to really do distant lines of sight. You gotta really watch your angles and watch your corners. This is CQB to its fullest.
Oh, absolutely. And actually, just expanding off of that, Bank is really interesting for ranges because the top floor is extremely open, as you can see here.
Right? Oh yeah.
You have banana and then banana hallway, and those it's enormous. If you don't have an assault rifle or DMR or you're not playing Cali, you can't really do anything. But then you go to basement, and basement is just a tight little corridor thing of rooms.
Oh, well, look at this currently with this angle, especially with a high power rifle like Sophia has with that AK variant. You get a good angle and some heavy shots, it's dangerous.
Wow.
Even here.
Zero, Jenkins playing Zero, coming out with the cameras in that original open area, right? Going to the lobby. Him and Hallie are both going in the lobby. Seemingly nobody's holding lobby balcony, so we're not going to see that much oppression. Also, Valkyrie with the Mythic skin. Not sure if that's allowed, but all right.
I don't know. I do like the Desert Eagle, though. That is a gorgeous Desert Eagle.
Oh, absolutely. And I think they're kind of expanding off what they did last round, but because Bank's a little more open, they're bringing not just a Nomad, but also a Gridlock for that flank denial.
We already, you can see the Valkyrie getting tagged. Firefights are going out, heavy exchanges of whoa! Delord just giving them a haircut.
Yeah, he unfortunately misses that swing there. We do have somebody on the Zofia, the Nico, trying to apply pressure there. He's trying to let his teammates sneak around. Monkey does kill Mango in the elevator, unfortunately. We do have Suzu around the building, main stairs.
Delord gets the trade, making it a 4v4.
Monkey.
Jenkins takes out Zavu, making it now a 4v3. Oklahoma advantage. Boomer Doom takes out Delord, rip Delord.
Attackers have a lot of pressure on site, like so much pressure on site. This is not a great position for Fuel to be in, especially with both of them on B. They're not.
Oh, if Angel just pulled the trigger, she could have got one.
That's the beauty of seeing this.
We can see it, but they can't.
She does get wall back.
We'll miss it.
She's not able to get around because of the gridlock. And the air jab on top of the spike. She does get swung by Jenkins and taken out. Double kill for Jenkins. Boomer goes down.
And it's all down to Nylander.
Nylander is... Oh, he almost gets taken out by that random hip fire wall bang. But he does get taken out ultimately when he gets swung. The Zero just had that sort of advantage. Again, Tolly, amazing with the gunplay here.
Yeah, Probably once again really being the backbone of Oklahoma right now, I'd argue. Yeah, this play here, that was very smart. And then that distraction, then the swing through by Jenkins. Really good tactical communication and play there.
And I think we're seeing a little bit of a confidence boost from Oklahoma. Maybe Bank is their map, and that's why. But you can see that Jenkins was trying to wallbang
Attackers need to
a
locate
lot
and
more
defuse as
than
many
last
bombs
round.
as they
Yeah.
He was just spraying through every wall he could. And I mean, clearly it's working. We're down to basement now. Of course, we see another Valkyrie play. She is crucial, throwing some cameras into servers to be able to see what the attacking team is trying to do. No, like, crazy plays, except for Angel on the Frost. He's kind of a strange character to play on basement because there aren't a lot of amazing spots. We do see the typical, like, vaults in between that connector between sites. But she actually doesn't put any mats down there. She does put one behind servers, however.
Let her cook, let her cook. She might got something going on.
We'll see, we'll see.
But what does Oklahoma is going just classic stack up.
Yep.
What is that plan there? They're breaching in. Already nice attack. Oh, there's also environmental things now. You can shoot like pipes, fire extinguishers.
Yeah, so with the
Use the
introduction
environment.
of Siege X, you can further the sort of environmental interaction. I'm not a huge fan, but it is a very interesting take on the new rework map. We do see that Boomer Doom is still out of the building. He hasn't even entered. There's 2 minutes, 10 seconds left.
Delord using a remote charge gets a tag onto Jenkins. Not enough to get a kill, but it puts the pressure.
That's what it's all about, right? With that smoke and with the Monty, the Monty's low. Smoke has huge pressure over it.
Wait, nitro charges.
Double nitro.
Double nitro. Okay, we get one. Jenkins
It
gets
does
taken
get
out. And that's the
one.
montage defeated.
Monty is out for the count. Plant is down. Fuel seems to be sort of time here.
They're taking their sweet time.
Go in the back lines. He's going to try to get an angle from server's hatch onto defuse. Angel almost gets taken out by her teammate. Valk does try to get the swing in and dies. Down to a 2v3.
They need to
Grenades
defuse now.
go out. That second grenade will not kill somehow. And unfortunately, that pressure from the hatch is just too powerful. The Naru gets taken out last second. And just like that, Oklahoma has the second game in the bag.
Do you think Angel knows how close they were to just being Order 66 right there?
Probably not.
Just complete.
You know, despite a bullet whizzing past her eardrum, I don't think so.
Trying to hear communications. What?
Yeah, when you have a whole war happening in front of you, it's kind of difficult. You see a Brava come out. I think that's an insane prediction. They realize that they're going to swap to the Maestro, so they are counter-picking with the Brava before they even know they have the Maestro, unless it's for potential Valkyrie, which would make a lot more sense. But we'll see.
We'll see. Let them cook.
You do see a Maestro coming out. Maestro, such an amazing character, right? He provides intel. He provides invisible pressure, right? You have a camera that's zapping somebody. You can't really do anything about that most of the time.
Not necessarily, no. We also see a swap out to IQ. Okay, we're bringing back a classic.
And that's,
Okay, two classics.
would you see a swap around to
Oh.
Fika? I think they saw the Maestro, and I think to lock in. Oh, they're switching off Brava. Okay. Very strange play. Nobody here has
Okay, Rainbow Six Wizard, explain this.
Nobody here has a Gone 6, so basically the Maestro cameras, they have free range, right? They don't have any way to remove them besides the sledge. So the sledge has to put in extra effort to walk up to a camera and then hit it. They have no long range removal. So again, those cameras can just kind of hang out freely.
Right.
And they brought a Finca. So the main thing here would be Maestro brings everybody to really low health. You know, maybe gets a kill, maybe gets a down. Right? But with the Finca, you're healing everybody. That's not going to give the Maestro any opportunity. Unless the Finca gets picked off early on, the Maestros are completely ignorable now. The Oklahoma can just avoid them because of that healing.
And honestly, like, Finca is just such a support-style operator, especially with that group healing. It's like, hey, boost.
Yep.
Have
Also,
fun.
remove concussion and increase accuracy, reload speed. It is a very powerful effect.
Oh.
We do see Candela going out in a couple. They are utility dumping vault. We see a Zoto canister on that wall. Doesn't get anybody besides Angel, unfortunately. Seems like her teammates have it out for her. The push into vault was successful. Oh, Monk does get taken out. Angel does get taken out by the gridlock on vault. They're going to try to swing into connector. But Maestro does have a head feat there.
Really trying to defend those money rolls. Oh, no!
Oh. We do see Tally get taken out by the gridlock, trying to suppress fire.
Do you have any ibuprofen? I have a headache.
Yeah. But it's a stalemate right now. We have a 1v1 and
Fuel takes the point, courtesy of a team kill. But still, it's a point for us.
Yep.
We'll take it.
And you know what? That gave them great pressure to be able to finish off the last few people here. We do see the instant replay.
Oh,
of
we
the
got it on
team kill.
replay.
Oh boy.
Ooh, that'll be fun to look over on the VOD.
Absolutely.
Just next week, no matter what goes this game, just you replay that clip. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Next
No,
ban.
absolutely.
Who's getting banned?
We see a
Valkyrie and a gridlock.
Gridlock makes sense. Ban out of pure spite because obviously the gridlock was applying a lot of pressure, right? You know, you can't let somebody get too comfortable with the character. And we do see the Valkyrie ban. Despite the Valkyrie ban, we're still seeing a Brava. And we're probably going to see a switch off of Brava because she'll only really be useful on that Aruni now that Legion's mines aren't electronic anymore.
Remind me what Brava does.
So Brava has a little drone that just hacks things.
Oh.
So if you have an Aruni gate, she can hack it, and now it is the attacker's Aruni gate. Now defenders have to put utility into it and will be damaged by it. But it only affects electronic gadgets. So there's a very small list of things that it can apply to. For stuff like Bandit, it just destroys them because you can't really hack it because then the wall's still electrified, but you still can't reach it. But we're probably going to see a switch off of Bravo once they realize all they have is an Aruni. Unless they don't realize that, then it honestly might be a waste of a pick for Oklahoma here.
Well, we're going to find out because we're actually swapping off. Now we have an Ashe in play.
Yeah, characters are locked in. We have a Dokkaebi and a Brava, but no camera operators from Fuel. So ultimately, it's not going to matter too much. It's going to be annoying on the Aruni.
Why are you placing a Claymore outside?
I think for potential runouts.
I think in comp, you don't want to do that. So,
Yeah,
I don't know. It seems like a waste of a Claymore in my opinion.
We saw earlier with Doom on the pulse that he completely disregarded a runout. Although it might be because of the Claymore, right? He might have predicted it. He might have said, hey, there's probably a Claymore on that wall. If I run out there, I'm going to die.
That's fair.
Is a good mindset to have. Also, again, runouts are super common in comp play. But I mean, this is college level comp, so maybe we'll see something. We do see the Brava coming in. She gets a hack on one of the batteries, which will open up the door for the Zofia with the Heartbreak charges. But she actually doesn't push in. We see Lion in lobby just hanging out there.
Yeah, just being caught in 4K, going in the lobby.
So Sophia is she's just hanging on a window. She is taking her time. Nobody has hard breach charges that is going up to that wall. So ultimately, the Bravo was a completely useless play. We don't see any Aruni gates that have been hacked yet. We see a minute 15 left on the clock.
Whoa!
First kill, a wall bang on Tali. A good pick on the Lion there.
Yeah, already
You
we have a
see-
blitz. We have a blitzkrieg.
Yeah,
Everyone's phones are going off. Dokkaebi decided to send out something to the group chat.
I think they realize there's only a minute left on the clock. Like, they gotta act now. if
Well,
they
yeah.
wanna
Well, that's why
secure this.
Dokkaebi sent out the group chat. So just a reminder. Hey, time's ticking.
Yep. We see Mango get that pick off. Delord unfortunately goes down. Suzu also goes down, and Angel goes down. It is a 3v2. There's only 35 seconds left on the clock. They can't be too. Oh! And Mango catches the Dokkaebi on cams.
Caught staring at your phone.
Mango's been doing very good with the DMR here. The M16.
He has a quad kill.
It's an amazing. He might get an ace here. He does have the angle.
Ooh.
Is he gonna go for the wall bang? No, he's too late.
It's too risky.
Jenkins is going for the defuse. Neither defender is in sight. They just let the attacker have this. Nothing goes down. Time is in Jenkins' favor. He just needs to get an angle that he goes outside. Okay. So he's going to be repelling from the side here. He's going to be expecting a run out. Jenkins has... Oh.
Caught with the
Mango
Claymore.
dies to a Claymore. It's going to be really, really tricky for Nylander to hold this, because Jenkins has that angle, right? He can just come up, peek, and then it's that game of paranoia.
It's cat and mouse.
Absolutely.
Oh.
It's whoever chickens out first. We do have a disconnect, and Nylander does unfortunately die. He does not get the defuse off.
Oh no!
Hopefully he can come back in time.
Hopefully.
We're on to round 5. Score is 3-1, unfortunately. We have a replay here. Mango was going crazy on that DMR.
But the Claymore, unfortunately, decided to end it. Dokkaebi being caught on your phone, playing Angry Birds. Really good play. Extremely good play, though.
Oh, absolutely. That was a very unfortunate round for Fuel. They kind of threw in the bag there by not having anybody on site.
They should have pushed.
Oh, absolutely.
You had advantage. You had it. You
Absolutely.
should have pushed.
They were trying to do a sort of moat strategy. Right, both Mango and the other guy were both on the outside right. They were holding banana. They did not realize that the Ash was in sight planting, which is a downfall of Valkyrie being banned, because they didn't have any cameras in sight. Hopefully after this, they can bring up an Echo or a Maestro or more bulletproof cams, anything for that intel
Or even
gathering.
site lockdown. Just
Yeah.
start trapping. Traps. Welcome mats on site. Claymores. Just start turning these into kill boxes.
Absolutely.
Stop with the filtering and just start trapping.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully we're gonna see a little bit of a site switch up, because we did just see top floor and basement.
And we're almost at roll swap, too.
We are. Open area is a very good site to defend. I'm surprised we haven't seen any play from it. But I guess time will tell.
Yeah.
We're gonna run on to break here. Again, just some small difficulties.
Courtesy of
We'll be
Ubisoft.
back in a few minutes.
That's fair. All right, well, here we are. Speaking of fairness, we're back in. But wait.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We have all 5 people. Oh, no,
nope,
we don't.
nope,
We are,
nope. See?
sorry, we are
1,
missing
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We are missing.
Oh, we'll play it out. Okay, Oklahoma's saying they'll play it out.
All right.
They want to go with the
yeah,
-1?
I guess we're going off the books with this one.
Welcome to
4v5.
Esports. Let's throw away the script.
Absolutely. It's going to be an interesting game. Round 5, right? We're going 3-1, unfortunately. The bans are already decided. We have pretty much the same team comps as before, except we do have a Fenrir coming out. I'm surprised we didn't see any Fenrir or Denari earlier on. Both are incredibly impressive.
Jenkins just evened it out by taking out Angel.
Round of 4v4. We see the bees coming out on Hellers there. Ooh, he does get stuck in a frost mat. And again, same sort of team comp, although we do see the castle alongside the Fenrir. Again, this is going to make it a lot harder for Oklahoma to push in. Both characters are very oppressive, as you can see there, the Fear Mine. Both very tricky characters to come around, especially with the Zophia's very low. If they can take out the Zophia, then those castles have so much more presence.
Oh, Monkey just got tagged too, so...
Yeah. We got 2 of them low, and it is still a 4v4. The Lord does get taken out, unfortunately, by Monk E.
No ammo!
It's sort of a waiting game. Oh, there's a castle between sites. No.
Oh, no. Wait, he's got tagged again. Nico takes out Mango, though. Monkey takes out...
The plant does go down. There's a castle in between sites. Just
Flawless
like that.
victory. While being down a member.
Yeah. While being down a member. Apparently, they're just like that.
They're just built different, bro.
Wow. Kind of an insane play. Castling between sites. Not letting any of your defenders get into that B site.
I mean, they're just built different. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
I'm just
6
shocked.
or 7.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. We're going back down to basement. I see that CCTV instead of servers there. We might be going into a pause here.
They only have 5 minutes left on that pause.
It's gonna be a tricky sort of balancing act they got to do here. And we'll start at 9:30,
which their time.
Yeah. So they're gonna try to get back that last player. Obviously, very big disadvantage to have 4 versus 5 players.
But still, they said,
yeah,
"Hey, you know what? We're down a guy.
Yeah.
Don't care."
They managed to come back with a flawless. So maybe ultimately it doesn't matter.
Maybe just boot the guy who disconnected. You can carry it out at the 4 of you.
I mean, they did say they wanted to stick it out, so maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But a tech pause, get the 5th player back in, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
We love when technology doesn't work with us, right?
Yeah.
It's great.
It's
Especially
fantastic.
as students who need to rely on it, right, guys?
Yeah. Especially, as a computer science major, tech.
As an ECE who will need to rely on technology to do documentation and stuff, especially when I go into my placement next semester, if technology doesn't work with me, there's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
We love it, don't we?
Absolutely. But it's how the cookie crumbles,
Exactly. And we do our best.
Absolutely.
But to go back on that play, even being down 1 player, it was flawlessly pushed. But I mean, I'm wondering, why did they castle between points?
I don't know. I genuinely think Saozu was kind of through that game. Because they had to rotate into B. But they also had that hallway open. So they didn't entirely need the rotate. They had C4 holes along the top. So the castle was a structured play, right? Like they obviously meant to do that.
They could have probably even prioritized going, because maybe it even could have been a throw. Maybe there was a strategy, even primarily going into, let's say, again, like I've been saying it since the start, kill boxing.
Yeah.
Maybe a potential kill box could have been like a strategy there. It could have worked. Because Castle, if you play Castle right, you can make kill boxes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially on a map like Bank.
Yeah.
Because you can try to filter them into. There's a lot of like side rooms, right? Bank is 3 hallways, and like there's so much variety coming out of each hallway.
Yeah.
So the opportunity for kill boxes is a lot bigger on that. But obviously we didn't see any of that.
Nope.
I didn't see any of the other castle placements, but just that singular one in sight still baffles me.
But we'll have to see what happens. We can take a chill break. They can recuperate. Hopefully Oklahoma can get back their missing player.
Yeah.
And we'll see you when we go back for game 2,
Yeah.
part 3? Or is this part 4?
I lost track.
I lost count.
Sorry for the difficulties.
Yeah. Thanks,
Well,
Ubisoft. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
We are back. Round 6. It is 4-1. Seemingly, Oklahoma's gonna stick with the 4 players here. I don't think they have the ability to get the last guy back.
Rules say we
Unfortunately.
can finish with a 4 versus 5, apparently.
All right. I mean, if it works, it works, right? Oklahoma seems to be doing fine with just the 4 players, but
I mean, it's not a Bethesda title, as Todd Howard says. It just works.
it just works.
It just works.
Speaking of things that just work, we have a clash coming in. I think they're trying to take advantage of there
Clash?
only being 4 players. Clash is an insane pick in comp, but I mean, with her rework, right? She has so much ability to suppress and slow down the opponents. It's depending on if the Clash can locate herself properly, because I think she's holding dirt right now, but nobody is pushing her from there. We also see very typical setup. Zofia and Ash. That Jenkins just got another kill on Nihiliner, unfortunately.
Make it even, but here we go. The Clash coming out.
He baits the slither round, and Is he gonna bait another one? Are they gonna fall for it? They will not fall for it.
Flash going out.
Throw flash. Flash knows better than this.
But Mango gets the kill. They're pushing up the stairs.
Grim has some bees on server, so I'm assuming he's gonna try to drop, but he's not gonna have that opportunity with everybody holding CCTV and
Why
servers.
pull back from your shield?
And Mango does get taken out. He
Rip Mango.
tried to push off of the clash, but it just didn't work. You might be getting a little too forward here, realizing, you know, that they're down a player. They might be getting a little overconfident. We are down to a 3v3, so it should be fine. That is an insane Claymore.
Underneath just a random table.
Maybe I should try that. Maybe that's where it's at.
You never know.
Wow. Okay. Obviously the Ace and Habana were banned, so there's no Thatcher being played. We do get an opening on both sides of the CCTV wall. We have the Lord coming into connector here. He's gonna be trying to hold that. Angel just behind him there, and it's gonna be stalemate, right? We have 43 seconds left on the clock. Grim sends out his bees, but no push on that. I think they were waiting for the Ash.
Not the bees!
Amazing reference. But I think they're trying to get the Ash for a distraction so that they can push in. They know that class is just sitting there, right?
Yeah. We should.
Oh.
Jenkins is down.
Jenkins does get down.
I welcome that. Nico, while being shocked by the clash, gets a kill on the Lord.
We see
Nico gets another kill.
He's trying to get a bait off of Zofia. He does kill her. It is a 2v1. Fuel has this in their hands
It's a
despite
1v1.
not having the advantage. It is a 1v1.
Uh-oh.
Flash versus, oh, he gets a tag. He's gonna try to get aggressive here. He doesn't know what to do. Bees go down on defuse.
Angel takes out Jenkins.
Somehow.
Oh, I think probably with bleed out.
Oh. And just like that, unfortunately, Fuel does go down.
Oklahoma is holding their own,
Yeah.
especially being down a player right now.
That extra player might have been holding them down, actually. They seem to be doing better.
Wow, way to
I don't mean to hate, but
way to kick the wall. They can't even defend themselves.
we are up to 5-1, unfortunately. Just
It is a roll swap though.
it is a roll swap. We're a round away from match point. Obviously, defense has that advantage, but Fuel seems to be doing better on attack, so maybe I shouldn't be saying that bias, but we see a classic, right? Ace, Mira, both too powerful to not be banned. I'm assuming we're going to see a Valkyrie ban. And maybe an Ashe.
Ooh, maybe.
On it.
Or someone just come out of left field and ban like Glaz.
Yeah, I mean, we did see that
something.
Monty play right off the bat.
Hibana at Castle.
Yeah. Habana makes a lot of sense, right? On that bottom floor, when you're pushing into servers and CCTV, if you don't have range to take out that wall, it is incredibly difficult.
Oklahoma's timing out.
Oh, they are.
Oh, you can see, we just saw on the player cams there quickly. They're like, oh, thank you. No, this is our last timeout we can use.
Yep.
This is a good timeout opportunity, though, for Fuel, because this gives them a chance to figure out what to do. DeLord setting himself up. Angel searching the legs, throwing out the trash, getting those bad thoughts out.
Yep.
Walking in. Zavu looks like he's about to pass out his monitor.
Absolutely. Practically drooling at this point. I get it, though. If my opponents were, taking a break in between every round, I'd be tired too. It is 10:36 p.m. EST. These guys probably just want to finish up the game, go home. Morale is low.
We are students.
We are. Morale is low. Everybody probably, worked or had school this morning. So it's late into the night. We still have one more game after this, assuming
Fuel can pull a Hail Mary win.
5-1 though.
Lion Kennedy?
It's difficult. The
Attackers
elites
need to
in this game are
locate
kind of
and
crazy.
defuse bombs.
They got Rick and Morty skins, like.
Excuse
Yeah.
me?
They have Pickle Rick as a skin. They do. It's kind of wild.
Turn myself into an operator, Morty.
Literally.
I'm Pickle Siege.
Yeah, the crossovers in this game are crazy.
I mean, I did see like for the elite, like Sledge is Master Chief.
Yep.
Because
I
that's
have
a
that
thing.
elite. It is an amazing elite. Great MVP. The prep phase here, we do see a Solus and a zombie come out. A zombie is a very interesting pick on top floor here. I think she can hold banana really well, but it likely he's going to be playing this is side room off the banana, so this in the office area.
Boomer Doom back in. We do not understand what they went through. Oh, trust me. We probably can tell.
We do see Hallie on the Azami. She's going to be holding stock. Hopefully, hopefully Ubisoft gets better at making their games. We'll see.
Maybe.
We do have that little merger that's going on, so different teams will be in charge of watching over Siege for a little bit. So hopefully they can do a better job on the optimization.
We're currently a 3v5 right now. I think Jenkins also got DC'd.
Oh yeah, no, he's spectating. That's really bad too. That's their Solus. If it was the mute, right, he already has his things down, but no, the Solus is a more active roamer, so having her gone is going to really put them at a disadvantage. Although clearly they thrive under pressure, so maybe they'll make a comeback here.
Angel trying to take a note out of Oklahoma's book, but Monkey manages to take out Nylander.
We do see that Flores drone that gets that gets muted there. Trying to knife his teammate. He's gonna drone out, but of course the mute jammers on their janitor closet is just not gonna work very well. Nico does get that kill, and Monkey hanging out downstairs. He's probably gonna try to come up main stairs there, but it's very late into the round, right? We have a minute left, and it's a 3v3 still. Oklahoma might have an advantage here, especially because they're on defense. Although Monkey is low. We see Lion hit the goo. Trying to push Skylight with Mango there. And then they have the last guy going up the back stairs. He gets an angle into Janitor and kills Nico.
Another kill.
Callie gets taken out too. Monkey 1v3. Monkey is swinging main stairs. He does not get the swing. He realizes he needs to be in sight in order to not get pressured. Right, 20 seconds left. He needs to play time. No wallbang goes out, but he does kill Suzu there. He hears the Lion come up. He gets the pre-fire. One left, 1v1. Gets the tag in, and he kills Mango.
With the sidearm.
With the
Switching to
sidearm.
your sidarm is faster than reloading, they always say.
Always. Unfortunately, Oklahoma does come back with that last play there by Tully.
Even being
Monkey
down not
strike.
one, but two players.
Down 2 players. I'm sure their ego's very high. And I'm sure that Yule's ego is very low at the moment. I know I would be sobbing. But we are back to 5v5, which might just put this game into the grave.
Lion, Blitz, Montaigne, Togepi, Thermite, Smoke, Maestro, Warden, Goyo, Jaeger.
Good team comps this time around. We like to see the Jaeger coming out. Especially after his recent buff. He just got a new sidearm, which makes him a little bit more viable. Yeah, good team comps all around. We do see Nylander is gonna switch off of the Blitz here onto the Thatcher. They're going to try to thermite in through that server's hatch. Although, just assuming off of what they did the last few rounds, I don't think they're going to be able to grab hatches in open area just because they completely ignored them last time. It's a weird pick, but I think it might be, again, to that very first round, that fear of roaming. They don't want to get picked off, so they got to play really, really slowly. But I think that's what's going to be their downfall.
Well, already we have a Montang infiltrate from the sewers.
Also, Monty has a skin on his shield that says waifu buff activated.
Okay.
I don't know what skin that is, but that's amazing.
But hey, waifu buff activated.
Yeah,
But
okay.
they're probably onto something. We'll see. Don't underestimate the power of God in anime.
Yeah. That's a classic.
Yeah. Gotta bring back the classics, man.
We do see they're trying to figure out where to push from. Basement, you only get 3 options, but realistically you only get 1 option. Everybody's typically pushes for servers.
Ooh, the Vector. That's a nice weapon to see.
Goyo, very good character, right? He has the Vector. He has a secondary shotgun. His ability is amazing, right? You just say, hey.
Hold on. Is that a shotgun revolver?
Yes, it is. That is the Bailiff.
That is a walking war crime. That's what that is.
Yeah, it is. Very good weapon for opening sight lines and footholds and rotates, though. Again, one of the many reasons why Maestro is so good is he has so much utility, right? You can put down barbed wire, LMG, and your cameras, and he's a 1-speed. So he's able to just hold down suppressive fire, which is really useful, especially on a character that already, like his ability holds down suppressive fire alongside his LMG.
So what is the plan here? We have 1:15 on the clock and decreasing. Fuel needs to make an attack now. We can already see they're going from the first floor. One person on the second. Oh!
We do see the roam clearing coming in from Monty. Fuel is very spread out, though. I couldn't help but notice. A pre-play smoke manages to tag the Monty, but Nico does get taken out, which is a huge play. That means their roamer's gone. Right now, comms should be going out. Hey, you know, their primary roamer is gone. We should be playing more aggressive. There's only 35 seconds left on the clock.
You can't Operation Snail.
You cannot. And I can't believe they haven't really clued into this here. I think they're still a little bit too timid. He does get taken out by the guy on elevator. Monty, he's gonna try to capture. Oh, he dies unfortunately to the Monty there. It is a 1v4. We might get another point back. Maybe he was holding them down. Because he comes back and now
Hey, the waifu buff worked.
Clearly.
The waifu buff clearly worked. Anime won today.
Hey, maybe it was all in the Monty. We had some really good plays that round. That Monty, again, getting that impression in. We still have 1 ban left. So we're probably going to see Monty banned out. Yeah. It's a tough to say. I mean, 6-2, right? It's match point. It's great. There's that Rick and Morty skin I was talking about earlier.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Pickle smoke!
Attackers need to locate and
Very
defuse
stressful
bomb.
game, right?
Very.
Match point. The objective is basement. So let's double check. Yeah. So we're running basement again, right? No open area throughout this whole game. Maybe it's a little more casual. Maybe I underestimated it a little bit. We do see the classic Maestro cams coming up through CCTV. I don't see any cameras going out into servers there. But yeah, there we go. So we do have the Maestro. He's going to come up. He's going to put another one down on CCTV, right? Maestro's great with oppression. He might even put a third there. We do see the Goyo canisters on default, which is a great combo to have, right? You have the Evil Eyes, and then you use them to activate the Goyo cans. That is free denial. That is, right, that's an angle that somebody doesn't have to risk their life to hold, and you still get that denial off without really having to do anything.
And then English. Now we have to see how viable this strategy and how this play goes. Because you're going to see like shots are going out, but it's just ready to make holes and just commit property damage.
Yeah, it's very slow here. See, everybody is still outside of the building. We're still preparing, despite the round having been started. We're going to try to see a garage play here. So they're going to completely avoid 2 Evil Eyes and 2 Yo-Yo canisters. Meaning all of Fuel's utility, all of the defending team's utility is going to be completely ignored by a push from Garage here. We see, again, Warden is on that service. He's fully expecting a push from Tunnel. We do see Ninelander coming around the backside. He's pushing into Tunnel there.
Enemy
on the
detected
Bravo.
outside.
They're getting impatient on servers because they figure somebody's gonna be out there, somebody's gonna be waiting for the perfect time, right? They even have a deployable shield. I don't think that the defending team has a grasp on like the fact that there's a whole team in garage waiting to push. We still have Monty. He's still roam clearing. He's really taking his time. He's not gonna allow any pressure from Phil here.
Bees and the smoke combo.
Yes, the bees and the smoke. That's lethal. If you go in there, you're dead.
Yeah, that's just bad.
You see that third evil eye down in Banks garage there. Monty finally coming into sight. He's gonna try to get some pressure on the side here. He does get smoked out, and again the whole team's still in garage except for Nylander way in the back. He realized that maybe it wasn't the play to go from dirt, so he is going to push in through the stairs. Maybe he gets a cheeky play because we do see 4 of the defending team is just hanging out, trying to stop that push from the garage. And it's down to 1v3
With 7 seconds.
7 seconds. Fuel needs to get a plant or kill the last guy, and they do. That means it's bringing it up to 6-3. Truly, this game has been a battle of confidence.
With very, 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 very late Operation Snail.
Oh, absolutely. I think Fuel's trying to do what the defending team tried to do on that first game, right? They try to play it out slow, and then last second just bum rush everything. And you know what? That worked. That worked. I think doing their own strategy, right? Tasted their own medicine. It worked really effectively.
I think the Montank's getting banned out here. Yup.
Yes, he is. And the Maestro. They realize that they're gonna try to get plays off that Maestro and Goyo because they got a lot of value from it last game. So they are gonna ban the Maestro. See, very classic picks, right? Valkyrie coming out, well expected, especially now that the Monty command. Oh, though, it's really unfortunate not to see Echo in comp play. Right, he has a very wide skill expression. There's a lot you can do with him, right? He provides a lot of repression, a lot of intel, right? You essentially get 2 free drones, and you get to concuss enemies. Unfortunately, they don't go invisible anymore. But that intel is so free, and especially on a wide map like Bank, something like Echo is really valuable. But they're not going to play Echo. They are going to play Valkyrie. We also see the Izami. Tally sticking on that Izami, going back into stock. He's going to lock down that site.
Well, let's see what happens on this attack. We got 3 seconds before the action phase. It's game on. Operators are locked in. It's party time.
Despite not having a lot of value that early on in the game, we are going to see a Flores come out. And for the first time since this game or the last game, we are going to see a Jackal come out as well.
Okay.
Which is an interesting pick. I think, again, I feel like a broken record, right? Like, their problem is they are terrified of roamers. And I understand that. It's a scary thing, right, to know that there could be somebody who could sneak up on you last second. But they're doing too many precautions. They're taking so much time. We're gonna see if Flores actually go out in the stock, take out the zombie barricades. Oh, but he gets mute jammed. Does it still go off? Oh, it still goes off.
Oh.
Somebody shot the mute jammer. I've never seen that before.
I'm reloading.
Maybe it was an intentional play by the Azami there.
Potentially? Angel is not looking good in the health department. They got tagged badly. Oh, by the bees. It was the bees.
Got a minute 43 left on the clock. Nobody is in the building. We have a few watching over Skyline, but ultimately, it's just gonna be picks, right? Like Mango is repelling on the side there. He's really trying to get a pick so he can enter into sight.
I mean, that MK14, you know how to use it? You can get some decent shots in.
Very, very good weapon. But I don't think he's going to get the opportunity he thinks he's going to here.
Nope.
I think he's kind of wasting time. Again, broken record, right? It seems to be a small problem. Fuel's play style here. They need to be a little bit faster. Right, we got 1 minute left. Luckily, Fuel does still have defuse. Unfortunately, 2 are very low. You see Boomer, he gets into a fight with Mango, picks off Mango. Boomer is low now. Right? I might actually see some. I was just about to say,
we have a chance.
Scary plays from the Goo. If the Goo gets onto Lord, he's in a really bad position because he's so low, right? I think he's about 15 health right now. He steps on 1 Goo, and 1 second later, he's dead. He doesn't react to that immediately. He's high. We also see the gates come out there too. No dice on that push, right? 10 seconds left. You see some utility going out. Azami does get the kill on Suzu there. Does get taken out, and unfortunately, that is the game. Tonight's game.
And
for
Oklahoma
yeah.
remains undefeated.
What was that, 7-3?
7-3.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Strong plays, though. Really strong plays, really good. And you got to give it to Oklahoma. They even took rounds while being a man down.
Yep.
And then at one time, 2 men down.
Yeah. And they
really good.
They really persevered here. They did a really good job, especially being at the disadvantage and then still winning. It's very impressive to see.
Yeah, I'm really happy with this. And then even the community, like the chat, like we had up to max 45 people watching live, and the chat was so active, so friendly. We had Oklahoma's players watching between matches. Like we really had just such a wholesome time casting, observing, just the community in general on the chat. This was just a really fun night.
Oh, absolutely.
Fun night, fun games all around.
Absolutely. Again, unfortunate. We lost this one, but maybe next time. There's always next time.
There's always next time. You're only as good as your last game, but this is where you take time, watch the VOD.
Yep. That will mean that Oklahoma is undefeated, though.
Yeah.
They are now going, I think, 4-0 or 5-0?
I think it's 3-0.
3-0?
Yeah, I think it's 3-0. But you know what that means?
What?
When we get a chance to rematch you, Oklahoma, we're coming, and we'll take you off that.
Yep.
We'll beat you.
I really hope that our team kind of takes notes here, and they realize, maybe
Write that
maybe
down.
they're
Write that
watching
down.
the stream, maybe they're watching the stream, and they can realize they just need to be a little bit more aggressive, right? Their communication's great, their picks are great, the gunplay is good. They literally
It's just
be a
pacing.
Yeah, it's entirely pacing. They roam clear way too much. I guess it's dependent on the teams too. Like Oklahoma didn't roam that much, except for Tally. Tally was roaming quite a bit.
Tally was insane.
Yeah. But again, it depends on the team. Some teams will have like 5 roamers, nobody in sight. But
Yeah, it's all going to come down to just composition.
absolutely.
But before that, we might get an opportunity to get a little bit of some insight as to what happened tonight from one of the players.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be right back with a potential interview with one of our Siege players. Don't go
That's
anywhere and
right.
stay tuned.
in the club and I've been thinking lately about the night that you left and told me that you hate me. But then man, I seen you kissing at that place we always drinking. Is the reason that I'm singing. One more shot is what I'm missing. I know I will risk it all, 'cause you're my fireball. You won't have to crawl when you gon' fly away with me. The way you lift me up, just can't get enough. Pull me out the dust, then you take me higher. This that love that don't expire, no. I got that undivided love, my fireball. Don't need no drinks when I can vibe with you. Don't need no green when I can fly with you. These lights are falling down on us right now. Yeah, and you're still shining bright. Don't need no drinks when I can vibe with you. Don't need no green when I can fly with you. These lights are falling down on us right now, and you're still shining bright. I would risk it all, 'cause you're my fireball. You won't have to cry when you can fly away with me. The way you lift me up, I just can't get enough. Pull me out the dust, then you take me higher. This that love that don't expire, no. I got that undivided love, divided love. 'Cause I will risk it all, oh, 'cause you're my fireball. You won't need to grow when you can fly away with me. Don't need no drinks when I can vibe with you. Don't need no green when I can fly with you. These nights are falling down on us right now, and you're still shining bright.
6, 7.
Hello. Okay, ghost reference. Anyway, hi, we are back here with Delord, one of the R6 players, and one of our producers, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the opposite side this time.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Feels weird. Feels really weird.
So, overall, like, from game 1 and game 2, like, how were the comms, how were the vibes, like, from start to end?
Overall, game 1, we definitely did better. We were doing a lot better, and we were getting it around. But it was the matter of sometimes we were not playing what we were supposed to do. We were taking too long on sometimes. So we would take too long on trying to push on one thing, and we need to be quicker on it. Doing so, and we'd end up being like, oh, we have like 15 seconds left. We have to push now, and it just causes us to lose around sometimes. Or a matter of it's like a 3v1 or 2v1, and we're just playing ones, and doing so they're getting us those ones, and then we're just end up losing the round because of that.
During the second game, was there like a sort of morality or like ego thing going on with the other team disconnecting and then losing a 3v5?
They were saying to us that he was having internet problems. It's also Ubisoft.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great indie company, guys. You're doing great. You're
Yeah.
doing real great right now with the game. Real, hands down, amazing.
Yeah,
But-
fantastic.
There's nothing we can do about that, and
Nope.
it's just they kept on trying to push it out. There's nothing we can do about it.
It was overall, like, really fun to watch, and even, like, tonight's stream, like, being most active, at most we have 45 active live.
Yeah.
I know it's not like a broken record, but, like, absolutely, like, our highest view count. to
Hey,
date.
maybe we should stream more R6 then.
Mm-mm.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not saying anything.
They're just saying, overall, though, so going into, like, upcoming games, what's kind of going to be the strategy to get prepared for these games?
For upcoming, we just need to do some more practice, work on hearing each other's comms and actually acknowledging them. Because there'd be times where we're saying, oh, let's do this, and we end up not doing it because some people didn't hear the comm, and we're like, hey, why are we not doing this? And like, hear what? Like, we said this, and we said it multiple times. Why are we not doing it? We just need to practice more. We just need to work on listening to each other's comms, and one of our main problems is just stop trying to do our ones against teams. We need to work together and play together in groups instead of trying to play ones and then losing our rounds.
I think we have a sort of same problem on a CAD, right? It's all about communication.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, because as you are being part of ACAD, you kind of have more of a insight into this as well.
yeah, that problem of like talking over people and whatnot, like
This game is really all about communication.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, we got main team, ACAD, and the guy who's never played Siege since probably a couple years.
Mhm.
Great composition.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Overall, though, GG's.
Yeah.
Unfortunate loss. You'll get back next week. As you said, communicate, practice more.
We still have 3 more games, so.
And
One-
then, anything else to really bring us
I
out?
don't have anything to add, but I think we're coming to the end of the stream here.
Yeah, make sure to follow us on all of our socials at Fanshaw Fuel. Make sure to support us. It's always grateful. We're very thankful for your support. Thank you all for coming out. Shout out to the Oklahoma gang for coming out, checking out our stream, watching us, seeing the perspective from the side of Fuel Esports. I've been Dragon. This has been Griffin. This has been Delord. Have a great night, everybody.
Have a good one.